Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This video I'm gonna be making my record prediction for the New York Football Giants. Um, our first game that we have is Dallas. Um, I think we can beat Dallas. It's always a on and off situation when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. I believe if our offense can actually get past Dallas's defense. I mean, their new defense isn't really that good since he got rid of Michael Parsons. But I think our offense has enough weapons to beat Dallas week one. So that'll be our first win. Week two, we have the Los Angeles Rams. I don't think anyone really has a chance with or against the LA Rams, especially if they sign back Aaron Donald. It'll be Miles Garrett and Aaron Donald. So we'll see what happens in the next 2 weeks or after the preseason ends if the Rams sign Aaron Donald. So I think it'll be a close game, but I think that'll be our first loss. So it'll be 1-1. Our our next opponent is week three, the Tennessee Titans. I don't think the Titans are really a good team. I know they have Cam Ward as their quarterback, and sorry for you Tennessee Titan fans, but Cam Ward doesn't look that good in the preseason. His especially his last game, he had a very poor, I guess, performance. But I believe it's his second year, so I might give him a break. But I think that'll be our next win. So we'll be 2-1. Our week four is Arizona Cardinals, and you know Arizona Cardinals got rid of Kyler Murray, so now they're with Tua, and I've been seeing clips about Tua in practice or in like scrimmage or whatnot, and his O line is pure garbage, pure doo doo. So that'll be another win for us. I hope. So it'll be three. We'll be 3-1. Week five is with the Commanders, and any game that we have in the NFC East, whether it's with Dallas, Philadelphia, or the Commanders, it's always a if if or if not situation or a win or lose situation. But I think the Commanders might have us beat depending. I think maybe in the late fourth quarter, if it's like neck to neck, whoever has a ball last will win that one. So yeah, I think with that one, the Commanders uh might have our next loss. So that's that. Week six is the New Orleans Saints. Right now, the Saints have a lot of injuries, but we'll see what happens in the next 2 weeks when it comes to the actual regular season. But I believe we're gonna win that game for sure. Week seven is the Houston Texans. Now the Texans, they are a good team. I believe they can accomplish a lot, especially with CJ Stroud as their quarterback. Um, I think we might have an upper hand, especially with their offense. And our defense looks freaking phenomenal. I think way better than last year. Last year was it was an okay defense, but this year our defense got so many weapons. It's pretty crazy. So, I think that'll be our next win. And then we have a bye week. Week nine is against the Eagles. Um, I think I think this game will be a very close game, but I think the Eagles might give us our loss with that one. And then week 10, the Commanders. So I believe week 5, if the Commanders win, then we should win this one. Or if we win that game, then they should win uh, the week 10 game. So we'll see what happens. Week 11, it's with the Jaguars. Jaguars are like underrated and overrated at the same time. I think I think with Trevor Lawrence still as their quarterback, I don't think they're really gonna apprehend to anything, superior for this season. So we'll get our next one with that one. And then week 12, the Indianapolis Colts. And ever since we let go of Daniel Jones and he went with the Colts, he's been doing real. He did really good last season. I think like his last couple games, he didn't do so good. And with him and Anthony Richardson, I think Daniel Jones might be able to get accustomed with the Colts' with the Colts offense and whatnot. Because I think last year was his first year because we let him go when we got Jackson Dart. So I think Daniel Jones might have a win against us. Who knows? It might be like a vengeance game, because we let him go and whatnot. So we'll see what happens with that one. Week 13, it's the San Francisco 49ers. And with them, they have I think like half of their team injured. So I think it will be an easy win for us, especially with our offense. Um, their defense is good, but not like superior. But I think if their offense can't score any points, I think we have the upper hand with that one. Week 14, it's Seattle. Um, I forgot who the hell their quarterback is. I think it's the same dude from Sam Darnold. They won the Super Bowl in February, so I think Seattle might give us a loss. They are a good team, especially with Sam Darnold as a quarterback and whatnot. So I think they might give us a loss with that one. Week 15 is the Cleveland Browns. Um, I, I don't think the Browns in general will have a good record. I mean, going against us and our offense and our defense, I think we're gonna get to. It's gonna be either Shador Sanders or Deshaun Watson as their quarterback. Um, I don't think it's gonna make a difference for them to figure out which quarterback is the best because they all suck in my opinion. But I think it's gonna be a win for us with the Cleveland Browns. Week 16 is gonna be the Lions. The Lions are a pretty good damn team. I think they're like top. In my opinion, I think they're like top 5 or top 10 on my list. But I think it'll be a close game with that one. They might give us a loss for that one. Week 17, it's with Dallas. Um, from week 1 to week 17, we'll see how it plays out with the Dallas Cowboys. Um, I don't know. In my opinion, I think Dallas Cowboys need to give Joe Milton, their second string, a chance to be a starter. You know, I'm not saying that Dak is the worst or whatnot, but he's been in the league for 11 years and they really haven't done anything. That goes to show you how much of an organization Jerry Jones wants to accomplish when it comes to, getting another Super Bowl. It's been, I think, since like the late 1990s. That's their last Super Bowl run, almost 30 years. So, if Jerry Jones can't really do do much do much for the Dallas Cowboys, I don't think the Dallas Cowboys are really gonna do much this season. I think you know, nah, I was gonna say something besides that, but yeah, and I think Dallas Cowboys should get a new quarterback besides having Dak Prescott. I think he has like one. I, he got signed last year to like a 3 or 4 year deal. I don't know why, but if Dallas Cowboys have faith in Dak Prescott, go for it. But I think we'll win this game. And our last game is with the Philadelphia Eagles. Same thing like with the Commanders. If we win the first game and they win the next game, or if they win the first game, then we win the last game or whatnot. So I think my prediction for the New York Giants this season, I think hopefully it will be 10-6, or maybe it's 17 games now because I think they added one. So 10-7 or even 11-6 would be uh, pretty good. Even going, would it be 9-8? 9-8. I think 9-8, 10 or 7 or 11-6. I think those are my like top three predictions. I want to have anything over 500 would be beneficial in my opinion. We have a new coach, John Harbaugh. We have a bunch of new players that we signed. Getting back Malik Neighbors. You got back Cam Scadaboo. Um, so we'll see what happens. I hope our New York Giants team does really good this season. And I hope we can at least win another Super Bowl. You know, in the next like between 2 to 5 years, I'll be happy with that. I'm always gonna be a Giants fan for life, so that's my prediction for the New York Giants this season. If you guys want to see more of me doing more football like analysis or whatnot, or what are my overall thoughts about my team playing every week, I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be pretty cool. I see a lot of creators doing that, and it they really speak their mind, their opinion. They give the truth, So I always give the truth as well. But if you guys want to see more of that, just keep on liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. And yeah, I have some free time this week because it's the first week of college, syllabus week. They don't really do much until like the second week, so maybe I'll make this video. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.